Hey everyone, welcome back to Bulldog Weekly. I'm Chris.
And I'm Michaela.
On this week's episode, we'll be filling out a Buzzfeed quiz, watching another interview by Tyler, and going behind the scenes during a drama rehearsal.
But before we get to that, here's Mr. Devoll with the week ahead and Bill Tilden with sports.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Rundown. It's the week before vacation, which is always exciting around school. Today is Sunday, the 13th, and I'm going to lay out the week for everybody with the week ahead. Welcome to the Rundown. Monday is Valentine's Day, and for Valentine's Day we thought it would be very special to spend time during the Bulldog block with your mentor. So you're going to be in the mentor Monday, Bulldog block. Tuesday is the 15th, lots going on. We've got combined chorus, we've got the Tin Whistle Tuesday. We've got a special event for Black History Month with Mr. Chase in Social Studies. It's Civil War History versus Hollywood. The Massachusetts 54th All-Black Regiment as seen in the movie Glory. Sophomore groups will be meeting in the History Computer Lab with their guidance counselors. On Wednesday the 16th, Mental Health group will meet in Miss Ochoa's room. We're going to have a new group meeting in the library. It's a BIPOC affinity group. Personal Finance will be here for their last session with students. It was Junior Achievement presenting Personal Finance. It was very popular during the Bulldog block. Music Appreciation Club is doing Black History and Music with Mr. Apperson. The Recycling Club meets, and we will have unsung heroes of the Civil Rights Movement. So lots happening in Black History Month during the Bulldog block. Thursday is the 17th. We've got the combined band. We've got notable African Americans from Greater New Bedford as Dr. Everett teaches his local history course. We also have Friday the 18th, a full day right before vacation. We've got a history of Negro League baseball with Mr. White, yoga. We've got an Empire of Many Colors, which is race and racial situations in ancient Rome. That'll be interesting. And then we're at our vacation. So the next time we'll be here will be February 28th, which will be the last day of February. It'll also be the first day without masks. That's all I can say about that. No more masks after vacation. Have a good one.
Thank you very much, Mr. Devoll. Busy week in sports. We're down to our final 2 weeks, pretty much. We do have a little bit of carryover into February break, but for the most part, very busy. Even girls basketball has 5 games in 8 days going on. So, but we're going to start out with boys ice hockey. Had a great win over Apponequet last night, 4-2. That was Monday, February 7th. Very quick turnaround. They're playing tomorrow night, February 9th, our home game versus Apponequet. That is up in Raynham, and that is an 8:30 game. Should be exciting because it was a close game already. Girls ice hockey had a tight. We're 0-0 halfway through the third, end up running out of legs. Lost 3-0 to DY. On Monday, February 7th, they return to action on Saturday, February 12th, down at the Charlesmore Arena against the Nauset team. Should be a great game. That is one of their final games of the season. Swim had a tri-meet to finish up their regular season, with Apponequet and Seekonk, the other 2 teams in our league that have swim. The boys place first, the girls place second. Now they're getting ready for states. Track are the SEC champs of the regular season. They have their championship meet coming up this weekend on February 5th. That's at 10 a.m. at New Bedford Vogue. Afraid no fans are involved, but should be an exciting meet. Boys basketball took over the league lead with a Saturday win over Dighton Rehoboth, 66-54. They return to action tonight, actually, February 8th. They're out at New Bedford Vogue. That is a very scrappy team and should be a great game. Girls basketball had their Dighton Rehoboth makeup game yesterday. They won 67-37. They are on a roll. They're back in action tonight. As I said, they've got 5 games in 8 days, but they're back in action tonight. They're going to host New Bedford Vogue at 6:30. To keep up with all our action, I suggest you go to arbiterlive.com. That we try to put our scores in as soon as the games are over. And we'll also show you when our next games are. So thank you very much. Back to the Bulldog crew. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for that informative update.
First up today, we'll be filling out our Buzzfeed quiz made by Chris. Let's see what's in store. Hey everyone, welcome back to Bulldog Weekly. It's Michaela.
And I'm Tyler.
And today we're gonna be doing BuzzFeed quizzes, but specifically which Bulldog Weekly member you are. So hopefully I get myself. It'd be kind of embarrassing if I didn't get myself. So let's get
I
started.
think it'd just be a poorly designed quiz if you didn't get it. So.
Chris made this quiz, by the way.
Hey everyone, I'm Chris.
I'm Angie.
We're gonna take the BuzzFeed Which Bulldog Weekly Member Are You quiz.
I'm Jack Pepin, and I'm taking the BuzzFeed quiz. What Bulldog Weekly member are you?
Hi, I'm Wheeler, and I'm taking the What Bulldog Weekly Member Are You quiz.
All right, who is your celebrity go-to?
I'm gonna say it's gotta be Kim K. I would say Harry Styles, but I didn't go to his concert.
I have to go say Kim K.
Myself.
Who's your celebrity go-to? Definitely going to be Chris Evans on this one.
I'm gonna have to go Chris Evans. I was him for Halloween.
I mean, I have to go with Harry Styles. Like, he is my whole personality trait.
Am I a good driver? Ask that about my speeding tickets. I'd think I am a good one.
I like to think I'm a good driver. I can't parallel park well, but I drive. Like the actual driving portion of driving, I'm good at.
I'm like 50-50. No.
I actually can't drive, so
I'd like to think so.
I also like to think so. Out of all three of us, let's be real, I am the best driver.
Debatable. Role in the group. I've been saying this since the beginning. I am the ideal person.
I am the boss that everyone needs.
Roll in the group. I'm definitely the fixer-upper. What are you?
probably an idea person.
Probably ideas person.
I'll just say I'm an idea person.
How do you see yourself? Well, I see myself as a celebrity personally, but I mean, what do you see yourself as?
Probably a normal person. I feel like I live a pretty average life.
I see myself as a normal person. I don't see myself as a god.
I'd say I'm a normal person. I don't really do too much, so
Now, there's very clearly an option that Chris wrote that is supposed to be made.
And there's very obviously one that I'm supposed to be. I am in charge. You know, I see myself as a person who is in charge.
I don't. See
You are a
myself
god.
as
You
a god.
you are a
I
god.
don't.
You are.
I'm gonna put celebrity though.
Okay.
That's fine.
Choose your career. Now, for a career, I want to work with prison reform, so I'm gonna choose law.
I'm also gonna choose law because my plan is to go to law school, so.
Marketing is what I plan to go to college for.
Photography. Just gone to University of Oregon's photography program, so.
I'll be like Michaela and choose photography. Take some pretty good pictures of people personally.
Definitely marketing. Especially because DECA, that Tyler and I do together. Car company's tough because I own a Jeep, but I like Volvos. I'm gonna have to go with Volvo on that one.
I don't own any, but I'm gonna go with Volvo because I almost got a Volvo one time.
Company?
Jeep.
Volvo? Hugo?
Jeep Shay, my 2016 Jeep Cherokee Limited.
I own a Ford and I love my Ford, so I'm gonna pick Ford.
I'm gonna pick Toyota because that's what everybody I know has, and I've driven in many Toyotas.
What type of performance? I'm gonna pick singing. What are you gonna?
I'll say behind the scenes because it's usually where I've been.
I am definitely an actor.
I've been dancing for the past 17 years, so.
I really don't perform, but I'm in theater, so I'll go acting.
Volvo on that one. Acting. That's what I'm doing right now for the new drama show, Godspell.
Personally, my favorite season is fall because the weather is the best and it smells nice.
I like spring for my favorite season because it's like it's not too hot, it's not too cold, it's peaceful.
I'd say summer just because it's nice and warm. You don't get all that snow in the way.
Summer, because my birthday's in summer.
I am a big winter guy.
Opposite of Tyler, I'm a big summer gal.
Music genre, I gotta pick country.
I go with the flow of music. My playlist is pretty much everything.
I would say rap, but I'm gonna say go with the flow because a majority of what I listen to is rap, but the other like 35% is everything else.
I go with anything. I don't like country. It just doesn't sound right.
I kind of go with the flow. Like, I have a mix of like pop and indie. No, Tyler's just Bo Burnham. Straight Bo Burnham. Straight Bo Burnham.
Listen, the Spotify algorithm does not know what to do with me because I don't pick albums, I just pick songs. So I'm gonna go with
My top genre this year was boy band pop.
And obviously, my favorite member is Tyler because, what can I say? He's the best.
Favorite BDW member? I'm picking me, obviously.
I mean, I gotta pick Chris, because how couldn't I?
My favorite BDW member is 100% Lobby. Easy.
I was gonna personally say, Tyler, you are a close match, but you are at the bottom of my list. I am my favorite Bulldog Weekly member.
Hands down. I mean, I'm not surprised that I got Tyler. I think it definitely fits well.
And not surprising, I also got Tyler.
I got me.
I got Labby. I move in silence, maybe the quiet one of the group. I have the whole squad laughing.
I'm the biggest gossip.
I got myself, believe it or not.
Believe it or not, I got myself. As there's a high chance that you are gluten-free and everyone knows it. Even when you shouldn't take control of a situation, you do. People always know when something doesn't go your way. You obsess over the latest teen heartthrob and make your car your personality trait. You love what you do and make sure everyone knows you're doing it.
Mine says you likely have horrible time management skills. You are a truly caring friend and have a lot of empathy for others. You always have a plan and constantly coming up with new and creative ideas. You're likely good at pranks and give out undeserving ones to your peers. God complex?
Very much.
Wrote this, Chris.
Also, the photos that Chris put are absolutely horrid.
If you want to take this quiz at home, the quiz is posted on our Facebook to see which Bulldog Weekly member you are.
So let us know your answers. Oh, we do have a poll though to see how many. So let's see that. Chris has the results for us.
So, the most relatable Bulldog Weekly member is Lobby, surprisingly. Quite literally everyone I had take the quiz got Lobby. I think there was like 3 people who actually didn't get Lobby.
All my friends got me.
All my friends got me, so. I don't know what that says.
None of Chris's friends got Chris.
But
God complexes.
Yeah.
that's that.
So, well, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next quiz. I enjoyed that more than I thought.
Next, we have Tyler's talk show. Let's see what he has for us.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Tyler's Talk Show. This week, I'm meeting with some of the track captains. Could you introduce yourself and the events you run?
My name is John Kasabian, and I run the 1,000-meter race, the high jump, and I am in the 4x4 relay.
My name is Jen Williams, and I run the 55-meter hurdles, and I do the high jump.
My name is Allie Ward, and I run mid-distance events.
My name is Matthew Curry. I run the 600 and the 4x4 from time to time.
Awesome. So I understand we are wrapping up a pretty successful season, winning the league championship. So how did the team look at the start of the season, and did you know that we were going to go all the way at the start?
I think coming from cross country, we had a pretty promising team. We definitely had a lot of great surprises at our first freshman-sophomore meet. And so having some really good young people on our team definitely helped.
Yeah. I think from the beginning of the season, we had lost a lot of older people a couple years ago before COVID, but I think we really came back and we run the championship, so good year.
So in all of your opinions, what makes a great track team?
I think I would say what makes a good track team is like closeness. Like I know personally, like the 4 years that I've run track, I've never been like closer with a group of people. Mm-hmm. And I think because of that, personally, I run better, and I know that other people may run better as well, because you just have that sense of like family around you, and like everyone's cheering for you, everyone's like rooting for you. There's just nothing negative, I think, about the track team, and I think that being close just makes it so much better personally.
Seconded.
Yeah, I agree
totally
with that.
agree. The family feel definitely
Yeah.
makes a track team better.
Awesome. So at the time of filming this, the SEC championship is tomorrow. So how's everyone feeling?
I feel great. Okay, well, it's a little deceiving because we actually won the SEC championship in large schools, but the meet tomorrow is really about more individual performance and where you place in the conference. So I actually have been out for the past couple weeks, unfortunately. So hopefully I run well tomorrow, but I'm excited, and I think everyone's really been prepared for this moment, and a lot of our younger guys and girls have really improved a lot through the season. So this will be a big meet for them.
Cool. So we're all seniors. So with this being our last, I guess, winter track season, I guess we have one more coming up in spring. What have you learned along the way in your previous 3.5 years, and what are you going to miss?
I mean, what haven't we learned?
Yeah.
I mean, everything. Like, not even just about running, but like everything. Like, I feel like I've just developed as a person, like physically and mentally, just from like running and from like who I have surrounding me all the time. Like, being like after school every day, knowing we're going to meets every week. It's like I am around so many people. I learn like about so many people, and like I feel like from so many people I learned so much, as well as like just what I learned from like running all the time. Do you know what I mean? So it's gonna be so sad to go, I think.
Stay strong again.
Okay.
Yeah, my event personally, I think you're capable of just so much more than you give yourself credit for.
Yeah.
And I never thought that I would break the times that I have this year. And I think just really pushing yourself to the limit is something that track is pretty unique for. I think those like individual races, you're focusing on the team, but you're also focusing on yourself in that moment. So I think you can really push yourself.
Again, piggybacking off of the last question, with this being our last year, what advice do you have for any upcoming captains that are going to take your spots next year?
Get ready for a lot of babysitting.
Fair. But also know that look to the people that you have watched as your captains in the past 3 years and think about the things that you loved about them and what they did for you and what they did for the team. And then also think about the things that you maybe didn't love and pay attention to those, and just kind of keep an eye out for your people. They look up to you more than you realize. And just to remember how much like saying hi to a new freshman can really matter to them.
Learn everybody's names.
Yeah.
That's
Easier said than done.
It is easier, but it makes life a lot easier for you and for Cindy.
True that.
So my last sort of question here is, what makes track different from other sports, and why should people even consider track as one of their sport options?
I mean, why shouldn't you?
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think it offers a different kind of like conditioning. I think it offers a different kind of physical like strength. I just think it offers so much more than any other sport. I think like you have such a wide diversity of things you can do as well. Like you don't just have to focus on sprinting. You don't just have to focus on running the mile. Like you can throw. You can focus on like becoming strong and throwing. You can focus on like your like arch and high jump. Like it's like I feel like it's so diverse, and I feel like people should like I feel like it's not as acknowledged as it should be, because like you really like are offered so much more in like the track and field sport, I feel like, than other sports. So I feel like I feel like you should run it personally.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sometimes track gets a bad rep, I think, just because I mean, a lot of people look at it and they're like, why would you ever run for fun competitively? Which, fair. But I think track's community really is, there's, like we talked about, is extremely strong. And I don't think there's any other sport, maybe swimming, but that you can see your times and like you can see your improvement like drastically change. And in a basketball or other team sports, you can improve and you can get better and play with the team, but you can't really like see those on paper and really get like the tangible sense of that. So I love
It
that
also
about track.
helps improve mental strength so much because you truly get from the sport what you put into it. You know, you're not going to get faster, you're not going to get stronger, you're not going to get better if you don't put the work in. And so putting the work in day out, it gets you those results. And like John said, they're easy to see. You can watch your times drop. You can watch, you know, your throws get longer. You can watch your jumps get higher. And it's just a very different type of sport.
Yeah.
I did lie. I do have one last question. Individually, what's one of your favorite memories from the past 3.5 years?
There was one practice where the bus didn't show up for a meet.
Yes. That was so good.
And
That
our
was
coach
awesome.
was away, the only time she's ever been away. And the bus didn't show up, so we all ran to the beach and went swimming in our shorts.
That was really fun.
I think mine maybe like whenever I experience like something that's like a really good time drop for me, I know that I'm like always embraced by my teammates. And I know specifically when I was running in spring and I like tied the hurdle record, like I can remember just like me and Allie like running up to each other and hugging, and it was like I will never forget it. Like it was like the best moment of my life, and it feels so good. Like it felt so good.
She casually holds the high jump.
Stop.
Yeah, just very casually.
Very casually.
One of my favorite, I have two. One of them is from freshman year, our spring season, when we won both the season championship for the conference and the conference meet as well, and it marked a decade of Old Rochester outdoor track girls undefeated. And it was such a cool thing to be part of. Like, we made history that day. It was the longest streak that I think any team in the school had of going undefeated. And I remember watching the seniors that year and the juniors that year, just, you know, it was something that they had known about since their freshman year. Like our senior year, we could be the team that goes 10 years. And so just to be part of that team was really cool. But then also, one of my favorite memories was from one of the first meets we had this year in winter. We had a 4x4 team of, like, we had a senior and then a sophomore who had never run a 400 and 2 freshmen who had also never run 400s. And they kicked butt. They did so good. And watching the team just kind of be in awe, it was really cool.
I mean, I would have to say mine was last spring season at the SEC meet when we won because we didn't know if we were going to win or not. And then everybody just went crazy when we did.
Yeah.
It was just a really cool moment.
Absolutely. All right. Well, good luck tomorrow for all of you. And thank you for being interviewed. This was great. I'll see you next time on Tyler's Talk Show. Thank you for watching.
That was awesome.
Last up today, we have a look into a drama club rehearsal. Wonder what goes on there. I can't wait to see Godspell this April.
Teachers and students, if you would like to have something filmed or shown here on Bulldog Weekly, let us know at the ORC TV station.
Be sure to check out our Vimeo and social media channels for everything we film here at ORC TV. We film sports games, town meetings, school events, and so much more.
Well, that wraps up this episode of Bulldog Weekly. Until next time, I'm Chris.
And I'm Michaela.
And this has been Bulldog Weekly.